I can move over a bit more if they need me to. Yeah. Because I'll be able to see still. I've got a long neck for a reason. I was here for a week anyway, so yeah. Welcome back to Court B. Looks like we are just doing the final checks between the two teams. Just to remind you, this fixture is between Sevenoaks PFC and Nomad PFC, with Paul Pearson in the middle, Peter Westmoreland and Rob Corshaw. Starting fours is Kai Shah in the middle, Regan Kemp as the designated goalkeeper, Jack McNaughton and Bobby Allen. For Sevenoaks, it is Carl Alexander, James Mason, Harry Bestwick and Greg Baxter. Goal kick for Nomads, taken by Kemp. 2-on-1 in the favour of Nomads. Carl Alexander and Harry Bestwick just a bit too close there. Kemp to take the free kick into Shah. Well left. Advantage played. Spent across, ricocheted off Shah. Allen cuts out that ball. Flicks it out. Bestwick. Back to Alexander. Met by Allen. On the break of McNaughton. Couldn't quite get enough pace on that. Sevenoaks goal kick. Mason to take. Alexander in the middle, being tightly marked by Allen. Harry Bestwick to the left, Baxter to the right. Goes into Alexander, left by Kemp. Into Shaw. Baxter closed down Shaw. Shaw and Baxter now. Clever by Shaw to use his back wheel. Keeps the ball rolling. Pair battle away on this far side to me. Shaw comes out on top. Met by Alexander. Shaw now. Battling away with Alexander in the centre of the pitch. Which one flicks it out to Allen? Blocked by the defensive pair of Sevenoaks. Picks it off. Shaw. Intercepted by Mason. Whistle in his mouth. 2-on-1. In the favour of Nomads. James Mason just coming out of his box there. Causing a 2-on-1 with Harry Baswick. Regan Kemp to take. McNaughton in this near corner. Goes to McNaughton. Back to Kemp. Back to McNaughton. Across. Soft ball. Cleared by the Sevenoaks defence. Baxter now taking the ball up the far side. Rotated spin kick. Blocked. Ball just behind Bobby Allen now. Met by Carl Alexander. Allen and Alexander now in this near corner to me. Tries to get the flick out. Bows away. Flicks it out to Kemp. Met by Bestwick. Great distribution by James Mason there. Jack McNaughton does his defensive duties. 2-on-1 in the favour of Sevenoaks. Unlucky there by Nomads. Someone had to get back, so either way would have been a goal or a foul. But well covered by McNaughton. Counting out the yards. Indirect free kick. Alexander to take. Spins it across. To the side of Shaw. Breaks for Allen. This far side. Met by Alexander. Battles away. Well won by Bobby Allen. Kemp to take. Allen. Across. McNaughton. Oh, unlucky there by McNaughton. Probably not what he had in mind. But collected by Shaw. Battling away with Baxter on the top of the box here. Shaw becomes the better than number 6. Allen. Shaw. Kemp. Shaw. Cut out by Baxter. Unlucky there by Allen. Inches away to keep it in play. Sevenoaks ball. Alexander to Baxter. Shaw. Plays a little one to Kemp. Looking to pass it. Tries to fake Alexander in. Flicks it. Great deflection there by Kemp. Tight between the pair. Sevenoaks. Free kick 2-on-1 between Shaw and Kemp. Looks like Alexander to take. Baxter. Well cut out by McNaughton. Breaks for Allen. Closed down by James Mason. Allen now dribbles it to this near side to me. Inside. Possible 3 in the box there, but referee lets it go. Baxter breaks. Met by Shaw. Nice by Shaw now. Dribbles it around the court. Fakes Mason in. Gives it to Allen. Bestwick and Allen. Shaw rotates spin kick. 2-on-1 in the favour of Sevenoaks. Unlucky there by Nomad, just getting drawn into the ball. Some great passage of play from both sides. As these two teams on the lower end of the PTC Therapeutics Premiership table. Nomad Knights being in 11th and Sevenoaks being in 9th. Mason, Baxter, spins it across. The face of goal, no one can connect. Goal kick for Nomads. Kemp to take. Into Shaw. Tries to flick it, but met by Alexander. Shaw and Alexander now. Heavy contact between the pair. Equal on both sides though. Battle by the number 7 and 8 respectively. Who can come out on top. Shaw gets it around. Goes down the line to McNaughton. But cut out by James Mason. Nomad's kicking. Around the Sevenoaks half. taken quickly. Don't think McNaughton was quite ready. Alexander into Baxter. Picks it into the space. Alexander picks up the loose ball. Met by Sharp, rotated spin kick. Possible 2-on-1 there. Advantage played. Baxter and Shaw now battling away again. Shaw gets round it. Flicks it out. Deflected off of Kemp's chair. Spins it across. Sevenoaks ball. Alexander to take. McNaughton cuts it out. Kick in virtually in the same place for Sevenoaks. We're just over 8 minutes played. Baxter takes his time. Sprays it out wide. Deflected off of Shaw. McNaughton has to be careful of the 3 in the box there. Defensively solid by both teams so far. Allen picks it off. It's the path of McNaughton. Guides it goal bound. Just cleared by Mason. McNaughton to take. Kemp to take. Kemp. Down to McNaughton. Tries to spin it. Doesn't make connection. Sevenoaks goal kick as a result. Mason to take. Alexander being tightly marked by Allen again. Baxter, 3 acres of space. Bestwick just misses the rotated spin kick. Results in a Nomad Knights kick in around the halfway line. Kemp to take. Kemp lines it up into Shaw. Tries to get it past Alexander, but closed down well. Alexander gets the better of Shaw in that exchange. Heavy contact between the pair. Nomad's ball. Heavy swing by Carl Alexander. First warning given. Kemp to take. Kemp into Shaw. 2-on-1 given. In the form of Nomad's ball. Substitution for Nomad Knights. Abbey Bolt on. Jack McNaughton off. Let's see if the Nomad Knights skipper can change the tempo of this game. Very tight around the Nomad Sevenoaks box. Goes into Allen. Picks it off to Bolt, but Bolt couldn't quite make a connection. Ricochets off Mason's chair. Bestwick just guides it. Out of play for a dangerous Nomad Knights set piece here. Bolt to take. Allen at the far post being tightly marked by Baxter. Bolt goes to Shaw. Shaw back to Bolt. Bolt tries to get it across. Bestwick. Mason. Great ball out by Mason. Heavy touch by Baxter. You can tell on his face there he was not happy with that one. Nomad Knights goal kick. Regan Kemp. Into Kai Shah. Flicks it into the side of Alexander's chair. Met by Shah now. Tries to take it off the number 8 of Sevenoaks. Heavy contact between the pair. Still Alexander and Shah now. Shah just closing down the ball. Kick in given in the favour of Sevenoaks. Quick setup by Nomad Knights here to create a defensive block. Bobby Allen as their outlet. Baxter to take. Into the side of Camp's chair. Another Sevenoaks kick in. This time to be taken by Carl Alexander. Fakes it. Goes into Baxter. Baxter. Closed down by Bolt. Baxter. Rotated spin kick into the side of Camp's chair. Met by Abigail Bolt. Heavy contact. Nomad's kick in. Well won by the Nomad Knights captain. Kemp. Into Allen. Flicks it on. Met by James Mason. Sevenoaks ball. Alexander to take. Fakes it. Draws Abigail Bolt in. Into Baxter. Guides it. Goal bound, but met by Kemp. Closed down by Shah. Nice defensive work by Nomads here. Results in Sevenoaks kick in. Right in the corner. Abigail Bolt battling away with Carl Alexander now. On the top of the Nomad's box. Keeping the pressure on now is Sevenoaks. Takes it wide. Good rotation. Baxter now in the middle for Sevenoaks. Alexander trying to force his way through the Nomads pairing of Kemp and Shah. Corner ball in the favour of Sevenoaks. Can they capitalise? Alexander to take. Lines the ball up. Goes to the rotated spin kick. Across the box. Met by Bestwick. Just wide of the post. Well saved by the Nomads defensive pair. Baxter. Plays it backwards to Alexander. Back to Baxter. Back to Alexander. But closed down by Abigail Bolt. Abigail Bolt now breaks. Tries to weave her way around James Mason, but well closed down by the Sevenoaks goalkeeper. And either of them find an option to get out of that tight situation they're in. Contact given in the favour of Sevenoaks. Must have been very slight contact there. But contact's contact nonetheless. James Mason to take. Finds his options. Taking a while. Goes into Baxter, but picked off by Bolt. Into the path of Kemp. Deflected out for a Sevenoaks kick in. Just around the halfway line. What can either team do now? Alexander to take. Looks like he's going down to Bestwick. Goes down to Bestwick. Across. But the Nomads' defence stays strong. Bestwick across. But couldn't find his wing partner in Baxter. With just over 3 minutes and 45 left of the first half, what can either team do? Allen to take. Into Kemp. Dribbles it around Alexander. Met by James Mason. Contact. Given by Carl Alexander. Says Paul Pearson. Second warning now is the number 8 of Sevenoaks. Kemp to take. Into Shah. Missed by Allen. Good by Allen. Shard to take. Allen in the corner. Goes to Allen. Gets it off of the back wheel of Mason's chair. Ricochets off again for another Nomad Knights kick in. Allen to take. Into Carl Alexander's chair. Goes out for a corner ball. Well won by the young number 10. Abigail Bolt to take. Bolt. Into Kemp. Good dummy run by Shah. 2-on-1 given in the favour of Sevenoaks. James Mason to take. Dummies it once. Changes his angle. Dummies it again. Tries to draw players in. Bestwick and Kemp now. Who can come out on top. Kemp stays strong. Kemp flicks it out into path of Alexander, but picked off by Bobby Allen. Picked up by Abigail Bolt. Met by Carl Alexander. The battle continues. Paul Pearson signals to Harry Bestwick to move out of the way, so no 2-on-1s are caused. Dangerous ball being flicked out. Met by Bestwick, takes a touch. Drives it into the corner. Nomad Knight stays strong. The last 50 or so seconds left of this first half of regulation time. Bestwick just battling away with Shah now in this near far corner to me. Picked off by Allen. Met by Alexander. Good deflection. Breaks for Abigail Bolt. Takes a touch. Tries to get it around Greg Baxter. Into the path of Kemp. Picked off into the path of Abigail Bolt. Rotated spin kick off the side of Baxter's chair. Alexander now. Met by Kai Shah. Flicks it out. Advantage played. 2-on-1 in the favour of Sevenoaks. The middle pair of Nomad Knights are just a bit too close. But great to see them trying to play a passing game. Final few seconds of the first half of regulation time. And that's the regulation time over. We're now in Paul Pearson time. Mason to take. And he calls for half time. And I will join you back for the second half of this fixture. And welcome back to the second half of this fixture between Nomad Knights and Sevenoaks PFC. I am your commentator for this game, other half in Troy Willicombe. Looks like there's been a substitution for Nomad Knights in the break, with Bobby Allen coming off and George Holloway coming on. Regan Kemp to take the resulting kickoff. Plays it straight into the corner. Sevenoaks kick in right in their corner. Alexander to take. Calls Bestwick in. Plays it down the line. Breaks. Holloway just couldn't make full connection on that rotated spin kick, but good effort from the Nomad Knights number 11. Mason. Mason to take. Changes direction. Draws Holloway out. Into the path of Kemp. Into Bolt. Ricochets between the defensive pair. Kemp switches play. Well left by George Holloway. For Nomad Knights kick in. Holloway to take. Strong ball across. Results in another Nomad Knights kick in. Slightly further towards the halfway line. Score still stands at 0-0. Shah into Holloway. Tries to play the ball across. Little pass into Kemp. Pass back to Shah. Bestwick back to Mason. Kemp picks off. Shot on target for Bolt. Saved by Alexander. I believe that was a 2-on-1. It is, because he signalled for indirect. Mason to take. To Alexander, picked off by Kemp. Bit of a wayward pass there by Bolt. Now it breaks for Bestwick, met by Shah. Shah and Bestwick now, battling away. Shah gets round the Sevenoaks number 7. Good front bumper by Holloway. Shah couldn't quite make contact with that ball. Falls for Holloway. Holloway to Shah. Again with Shah. Just couldn't quite make the contact. Bestwick breaks. Tries to flick it to Kemp. Bestwick on the break now. But Kemp closes down that angle. Shah covers the goal line. What can the Sevenoaks number 7 do now? Flicks it out. Good defensive duties by Nomad Knights. Breaks for Abigail Bolt. Takes a touch. Tries to get it around the back of James Mason. Possible 2-on-1, but Abigail Bolt breaks. Closed down by Mason. Nice try by the Nomad Knights number 21, but results in a Sevenoaks ball. Alexander to take. The defence of Nomad Knights stays strong. Baxter tries to weave his way around Shah, but he stays strong on his near post. Sevenoaks kick corner ball. Baxter to take. Zips it across to Bestwick. couldn't make clean contact. James Mason now flicks it out to Bestwick. Bestwick back to Mason, leaves it, breaks for Abigail Bolt. Ball's gone, signals Peter Westmoreland. Round of applause from Stuart Allen on the sideline, showing that he's happy with the current standard of play. Carl Alexander to take. Into Baxter. Cut off by Bolt. Whistle in mouth. Contact given. Abigail Bolt doesn't look happy with that one. Carl Alexander to take the resulting kick in. Direct. But he won't be able to score from there. Alexander. Into Bestwick. Takes a touch. Rotated spin kick. Doesn't make connection. Falls out for a Nomad Knights goal kick. With 14 minutes left to play. Can either side break the deadlock? Into Shaw. Well left. But goes into Mason. Into Baxter. Met by Kemp. Stays strong. Corner ball for Sevenoaks. Won by Greg Baxter. Baxter into Alexander. Saved by Camp off the line. Well done by Regan Camp there just to relieve some pressure. Abigail Bolt battling with Carl Alexander now. Who can come out on top. The outside man of Carl Alexander. But linesman signals Nomad Knights ball. Must have seen a bit of contact from the ball. Hit the back of Alexander's chair before it went out. Into Holloway. Holloway to Bolt. Bolt across. Saved by Mason. Bestwick met by Shaw now. To allow Regan Kemp to get back to his box. Resulting in a Nomad Knights kick in. Glanced one side by Bolt. Tries to get around James Mason. Not successful as of yet. Abigail Bolt dribbles it to the sideline. James Mason gets better of her in the first exchange, but stays strong. Mason gets around the back of Bolt. Flicks it out to Baxter. Kept in play. Greg Baxter and Regan Kemp now battling away. Greg Baxter gets around the ball. Slows the ball down. Does a rotated spin kick. Back to Carl Alexander. Back to Baxter. Holloway cuts it out. Can he drive the ball up the pitch now? Does well to keep it in play. Sevenoaks ball. Kai Shaw shouting instructions to his teammates to make sure they're set up quickly before Alexander takes. Into Baxter. Spins. Deflected. Can Holloway break now? Also on court A, there is a penalty given in favour of West Bromwich Albion against Leeds Chariots. Back on this court now. Carl Alexander to take. With just over 10 minutes to play. Bestwick gets it around Holloway. Into the side of Kemp. Fast set up by each team. Wanting to get this ball rolling. Trapped. The ball now. Kemp gets the better of Alexander in the first exchange. Drives it out now, but the ball must be rolling between the pair. Sevenoaks ball. Alexander to take quickly, down to Baxter, takes a touch, gets round it, looks for his options. Kaishar closes down that rotated spin kick attempt. Holloway breaks, but met by Alexander, falls for Kemp. Kemp tries to drive it out now. Advantage played. 2-on-1 in the favour of Sevenoaks. Unlucky there. Alexander, back to Baxter, spins, ricochets off Kemp's chair. Kick in for Sevenoaks. Alexander, Baxter, takes a touch. Fakes the full rotation, back to Alexander. Ricochets off Shah's chair. Good by the Nomad Knights defence here, staying strong. Can they work a move to get it past Baxter, or could Baxter sneak it in? Kemp and Baxter at the top of the box. Who can come out better? The minute it's Baxter, but Kemp stays strong. Advantage played. Plays it out to Carl Alexander. Baxter tries to sneaky near post shot corner ball. Substitution. George Holloway off. Bobby Allen on. Good. 15 minutes or so for the Nomad Knights number 11. Can the Nomad Knights number 10 now re-inject some fresh energy? Baxter zips it across from Miles Miller. That's also come on for Harry Bestwick. Kemp breaks now. Met by James Mason. Heavy contact between the pair, but it seemed as equal. Sevenoaks ball. Alexander. Baxter takes a touch. Heavier than he wanted. Closed down by Kemp and Shah. The ball just trapped between the three chairs. What can they do now? Slowly working the ball between the two chairs. Kemp. Greg Baxter still got the ball in this near corner. Sevenoaks ball. Kicking deep in the Nomad's half. Looks like he's going to play it backwards to James Mason. Carl Alexander just repositioning. Plays the ball through. 2-on-1 in the favour of Nomad Knights. Miles Miller and Carl Alexander just a bit too close. Taken quickly by Kemp. On the reverse spin of Carl Alexander, but breaks for Shah. Shah and Alexander now staying strong. Heavy contact. Kai Shah breaks now. Down the far wing. Unlucky there by the Nomad Knights number 7. Baxter just leaves it. Abigail Bolt down the line defensively. Shah more centrally, but towards the goal line. Baxter flicks it goal bound. Met by Shah, but also met by Miller. Shah does well. Tries to dribble out of his own box, but flicks it. Greg Baxter couldn't make full connection. Nomad Knights ball. This would be a good draw for Nomad Knights, but they would love the victory. Can they capitalise in the final 4.5 minutes? Kemp. Left by Allen. But battles away with Alexander. Baxter. Sevenoaks ball. Alexander. Into Miller. Baxter. Ricocheted off the back of Kemp's chair, resulting in the Sevenoaks ball. Dummies it to play into Mason. Changes his angle. Bounces off the front of Abigail Bolt's chair. Baxter to take. Interesting setup here by Sevenoaks. Can Abigail Bolt now get around Carl Alexander? She does so in the initial exchange. She does so again. She's on the break now, but closed down by Carl Alexander. Contact foul in the favour of Sevenoaks. Abigail Bolt on her final warning now. Looks like the Sevenoaks managerial staff have had to come on to help Carl Alexander with his shoe. Interesting. Looks like Regan Kemp didn't have his fan on. Interesting. The play continues with a Sevenoaks free kick. Baxter met by Kemp. Pulls for Baxter again. Breaks for Allen. Just clears it into the path of James Mason. Tries to poke it through the gap, but isn't successful. Met by Kemp. Tries to keep it in play. Sevenoaks kicking deep in their own half. Saved by Shah. Baxter trying to get it around Shah. He's successful, but is met by the wall of Kemp. Alexander pokes it. Soft 360 attempt. Baxter. Baxter trying to find his way through the Nomad Knights defence. Shah is successful in getting a kick in. Substitution. Looks like Abigail Bolt is off, so she doesn't get a yellow card. With a minute and 10 seconds left, Jack McNaughton comes on. Kemp breaks, but met by Alexander. Miles Miller rotated spin kick, deflected off the back of Kemp's chair. Allen takes a touch. Miles Miller picks it off back into James Mason. Tries to play it, but met by Kemp. Interesting ball there by McNaughton, but does well to be met by Kemp. Regan Kemp now tries to get it past James Mason. Finds Bobby Allen. Tries to play it in the gap. Finds Kemp. Doesn't quite fall for McNaughton. Miller flicks it out for James Mason. Good ball by Mason, met by Greg Baxter. Just wide of this far post. Nomad Knights goal kick. Kemp into Shah. Met by Baxter. Heavy contact between the pair. Corner ball for Sevenoaks. Shah looks like he's in some sort of pain there. Might have taken a knock in that challenge. Hope he's alright. Paul Pearson just checking everyone is okay. And all meters are met. Baxter. Alexander. Flicks it, comes off the back of Shah. Well saved by the Nomad Knights, number 7. Another corner ball for Sevenoaks. Baxter to take. Rotated spin kick. Alexander saved by Kemp. Goal kick. Well saved by the Nomad Knights pair. And it ends in a draw. Great result for both sides. I've been your commentator, Troy Willicombe. And thank you for watching and listening.